The New York Rangers have not had a captain since February 26th, 2018. Almost 3 years now that the Rangers have not had a dignified leader in that locker room. And now with his team basically full of kids and young players, it's now time to flip the page and teach these kids how to become consistent competitive players in the NHL. After Hank's buyout and Stahl's trade, Chris Kreider is now the longest tenured Ranger. Let's bring it step by step through Kreider's career. From Boxford, Massachusetts, he played his college hockey with Boston College. He was drafted at 18 years old, 19th overall in the 2009 NHL entry draft. After he completed his third season at Boston College in 2012, the New York Rangers were in the Stanley Cup playoffs against the Ottawa Senators. The 11-12 team had high hopes with guys like Marian Gaborik and a prime Henrik Lundqvist. He was signed to an entry-level deal on April 10th, 2012. He then played in his first career game on April 16th, 2012 in Game 3 against the Ottawa Senators in the first round of the playoffs. He played in the playoffs for the Rangers and scored 7 points in 18 of the playoff games. And here are where his inconsistency set in. Head coach John Tortorella wasn't really fond of Kreider. In fact, he benched Kreider up and down during the 12-13 lockout season. When AV took over in 2013-2014, Chris Kreider started off in the American Hockey League. He was then called up, and he was a consistent Ranger, playing in 66 games and majority of the Rangers' playoff games in their run to the Cup Finals. Fast forward to now, what we have seen from Kreider over the last few seasons. Well, there were some nights where he looked absolutely unstoppable, and then there were some nights where he was invisible. He was a very inconsistent player over the last few seasons. He's a unique power forward. He's fast. He knows how to use his body. This past trade deadline, he was on top of everyone's trade bait list, and the Rangers looked like they were going to move him. Instead, the Rangers signed him to 7 years, $6.5 million a season. Why should he even be captain? In order for him to be a captain, he needs to start leading by example on the ice. Every night he is on his game. He's going to be an example for these young kids how to play every night. He's a very good speaker to represent the team in media outlets. He is a guy that if he stands up in the locker room, you're going to listen. I'm not in the locker room at all, so I'm only assuming that he has a good relationship with his teammates and management. I think he does. I think from a Rangers fan point of view, I think they have a really good relationship. If there was any problem with his attitude at all, he most likely would have been traded instead of signed this past deadline. He is a leader, plain and simple. He is one of the most passionate players I have ever seen come into the Rangers organization, and he loves to win. With these young kids coming in, looking for somebody to guide their path to winning and growing, Chris Kreider is the guy for that. He has turned the page from a 3-year rookie to a veteran who has been there before. He has been in those young kids' shoes. He can tell them that times will be tough and that you might have some bad long periods of play. But it's how you make that to your advantage. How you can use that to be better and help the team win. I had my eyes set on Kreider for captain since Mac was traded. I think he's just really a natural born leader. And sure, Zibanejad would be a great captain. But can Mika really give wisdom and experiences to players who have kind of gone Kreider's way? Either way, Kreider or Mika, they need a captain in that locker room. They just need it. It's time, John Davidson. It's your move. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mikey Saps here. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, as always, please remember to leave a like. In the description below, there is a playlist of all the New York Rangers player previews that I did for this upcoming season. I'm excited for hockey to be back. Who do you think should be the Rangers captain and why? Please let me know in the comments. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys later.